5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring 'em out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.
Here I am, god damn it. Here I am. Tell me if you can hear me. If you can't hear me, then shame on your punk ass, because you should be able to hear me. It's a goddamn shame if you can't. But can you hear me? And did you miss me? Because here I am, god damn it. Welcome to the Romello Marcellus Show. Here I am again, once again. This is our show, not my show. I'm working for you. Listen, last night was, man, I had fun. I had fun like a motherfucker. I'm going to see how much fun we can have tonight. I may well, listen, here's the disclaimer for tonight. For all intents and purposes, this is for mere entertainment. This is not a reflection or an opinion of the show or its host. So if your house goes to shit after this show, it's not my fault. So if you see me out, man, I didn't have nothing to do with that. So here we go. You know what? No. Pause that. Let me do this. Let's talk about Bill 4417. I'm sure a lot of you've seen that out there, man. And yeah, some bullshit. I don't knock anybody's choices and about what they do with their lives, man. But you know what? I got to do what's best for mine. If you want to go out here and get that, my hat goes off to you. More power to you. And yeah, wish you luck. Wish you the best. At the end of the day, all I can say is, God damn it, take your elderberry, keep your teas and juices, and do the best to not to inflame your body, because you need as much as you can have to get to fight off whatever's coming for you. All right. On to a lighter note, man. Look, the weather was gorgeous today, and in the DC area, that is, and it rained a little bit, but we got back to normal, you know, and it cooled down just a tad bit, not much, but a tad bit, you know. Count your blessings, y'all. Y'all are lucky. You're still here. You're blessed. You don't have no problems. You've got a job. You got a way to earn some money. Earn that money. You just have work to do. As I posted, you know, you up, you're able to breathe air. You're able to move your body, think and move of your own free will. You know, what else can a motherfucker ask for? So with that said and done, man, yeah, get your life as best as you can get it, because hey, man, at some point in time, like I said, we all gonna go back to dust, from ashes to dust to dust. But it's all about what you do when you're here. How much of an impact are you making? Are you doing things that's going to outlive you? Because that's what matters. Fuck folks, man, because folks are always coming with some bullshit. The less people you deal with, the less bullshit you deal with. Keep your circles tight, keep your mind tight, and everything else will be right as rain. Just know that you are loved. You are loved. And for those of y'all in relationships tonight, this is about y'all. Last night we talked about kind of the hookup thing, man, and the expectations of those that you hook up with in their hygiene, you know, i.e. skid marks and draws and all that kind of shit. Yeah, shitty days, that kind of thing. It happens. It has happened. But here's tonight, right? For those of you all that are in relationships, you're constantly wondering and looking at the front door and wondering, is there anything better out there? 9 times out of 10, it ain't. It's as good as it's going to get for your ass. So recognize that shit. Understand it. deal with it, grow with it. The only thing I can say to you is this. It is a great thing to have somebody in your corner who's willing to fight with you and fight for you and fight over you. Okay. So here's the topic for tonight. I got to go right on in with it because most of us think that we are. Are you the boss in your relationship? Who's the boss in your relationship? Think about it. Are you the boss in your relationship? Who tells who what to do? I was always taught the one that is willing to walk away from it has the most power. They govern the most power in the relationship. I mean, it goes without saying. There's always some sort of literal ass whooping that you can get from someone that puts in your mind. And I think it's based on the view that someone has for you that you don't have for yourself. Self-care, self-love. Let me welcome a few people in the room, man. Red Girl 1325 is in the room. Toyin Black, the vegan, is in the room. Papoose is in the room. Remy is in the room. Welcome. Just a few folks. Let me let some other folks get in the room, man. If you like the show, man, click on it, share it. You know, follow me here, YouTube, Patreon, subscribe. And yeah, I'm here. This weekend, man, is kind of going to be busy for me. And tomorrow night I'll be at the Hard Rock Cafe. And it's a live show. So it'll be more of a intimate, personal interaction. So the Hard Rock Cafe DC, I'll be there tomorrow night, as well as Saturday. I'll be at the for the Coolin' You Wine Fest, which is a live broadcast. Yeah, man, get your tickets. I'll put the information up, and that way you can have it and get your tickets. Someone's already chiming in. Depends on the situation. Sometimes I have to fall back. Well, if you have to fall back, then that means you're not the boss. I mean, I guess, it depends on the situation. Now, here we go. Are we talking about a diverse situation, or are we talking about black men and black females? Because there's always this statement where we catch ourselves saying that black females are more masculine in their relationships because of what? Because you have the upper hand, because you're making more provision, or you have this mindset that you don't need the person that you're with, whatever it is. Yeah, I could see that happening where you could potentially run a beta. He's willing to put up with your shit. Now, there are some alphas who will allow you rope to hang yourself in the midst of their growth because they want to see what you're really about, whether they can really see past the misconceptions of your past life. How's that? Yeah. I'm a God damn it. You can't run me no. Let me put it just like fool me once, God damn it. You can't fool me again. Same thing is with the disrespect thing, or with the bossy shit. If I give you a pass, and I'm speaking for me, it's because I'm waiting for something better out of you. And that may happen once or twice. But after that, I'm going to push your punk ass down a flight of stairs, and it's going to be over. I'm going to get my pint of blood on the way out. I'm just talking shit, y'all. Forgive me. This doesn't reflect the show of it or its host. I'm just talking shit. It's mere entertainment. I need to get some shits and giggles. It's merely it. Never a king, but it does not depend on the situation. Excuse me. Someone says, never a king, but it does depend on the situation where he may not be as strong as I may need to step in. Okay. Well, boss and bossy. Somebody said boss and bossy, two different things. Correct. Now, what I do see is this. You have people that are willing to size themselves up based on stature or station in life. You could very well have a 6-figure job, and this joker he's a garbage man. He's cool with his little change and his benefits. But because you make a bigger number, you feel that you're the boss. But what you fail to realize is that you're dealing with a man. So the question is, are you going to be the man, or are you going to be the woman? And in most cases, men don't play with men well. So, yeah, there is a difference between bossy and boss. And yeah, the way you convey things can be considered disrespectful. If it's something that you need or you require or request, then I think that the tone in which you convey that matters. You know, you don't tell the motherfucker, look, pick up your goddamn clothes or you can get the fuck out. You know, really? I mean, if there's a contribution to that house, and if he's the one paying certain things or you're paying certain, if there's a nuance there where each is contributing, then there is an equal playing field. But at the same time, because he's your man, you need to respect him as such. But fellas, you need to pick your shit up. Someone said, in a relationship, you should not have to size your significant other. I'm sure I fall short at times, but I'm secure with always being a woman. Which I'm not finding a lot in this day and age. You have a lot of females who are professing to be women, but they're not. You have the difference. And I teach my sons that you have bitches, you have females, which is basically gender norming, and then you have women, okay, which is adjacent to ladies. Your genitalia doesn't make you a man or a woman, it's your character. So if you are caught up in dealing disrespect and disdain, then that makes you less than a woman. A woman should always take the high road because it is her dignity that makes her such. And when things are not to her expectation for her life, she has a choice to opt out without the extra. So when I say that, it's this. What do you really gather from? Okay. Bossing the individual around that you are with. And that's on both spectrums. You know, it does not it doesn't fare well. There's no growth there. Hang on one second. Yeah, we on the show, goddammit. But I want something. And I want something right now. And this is what I want. You ever want to buy me something, goddammit? This is it. You see this right here? This right here. Mm-hmm. Now we can talk. Listen. Now, ladies, I'm put a disclaimer out there. Once again, this doesn't reflect me, but goddamn it does. There's a lot of you raggedy bitches out there that run your mouth, bump your gums, to guys that can provide the basic necessities to you, but you're so busy looking at the other bitches around you and wanting what you think they got, and they don't have shit. Them hoes fucked up, and they want what you got because you got a good guy. but you just won't shut the fuck up. Now, if a guy steps up and says, I got you, it's on you at that point to recognize that he said, I got you. So you give him his shot to show that he's got you. That's in any situation. Okay? It's not about being boss over you, but at the same time, there's a duality in the relationship. As a man, he understands that the house is yours. If he goes out and makes money for the house, he makes money for the house that you run. But when it comes to a certain situation, he governs the house and all that's in it. That is the provision, the protecting, and the ministering. Sound advice. So, the question is this. Who's the boss? Or is there really a boss in the relationship? Because, you know, okay, here's another perspective of it again. We may say who's boss in a relationship, but you got to extract. The question was asked to me. Most people are involved in relationships under false pretenses, meaning the circumstances provided them a situation in which they could say they were in a relationship with someone else. Okay? I.e., you meet up, you on some Cyndi Lauper shit, you start fucking, you catch feelings. You end up with the joker or the jokeress. And because the situation provides itself, it's based on that situation, not the fact that you want to be there, but because of what it provided for you. Provide your situation to feel good. So you say, hey, we together. Now, how much misery come with that? You just with somebody you was fucking. Okay? Not that you wanted them, but because you didn't want anybody else to be fucking them while you fucking them. Merely as the industry say, we've authorized a lease or a licensing deal. And when the license expires, then yeah, we done. Fucked up thing. You know, it happens all the time. Now you've commingled everything, or as much as your personal shit as possible, with an individual that you really didn't see long-term or longevity with. You just didn't want anybody else fucking them. In all actuality, it's always best to get over somebody by getting under them or getting on top of somebody else. I.e. you. You're always your best friend. You just have to be the best friend to yourself, i.e. self-love. Think about it. If you have to have bosses in a relationship, you don't have a relationship. Communication is key. There's a plan that's laid, and the best plans come together, i.e. Hannibal from the A-Team. You're willing to understand which one of those strong suits or weak suits are and applying those things to prosperity. If it makes sense to you. With the life you're given, man, how much time are you actually wasting with other folks? Or how much time do you consider they're wasting of yours? Because they're not wasting your time. You're wasting your time. You know, people always say, well, I want somebody that's going to be with me, that's going to fuck with me the long way. What does that really mean? Are they willing to accept you for the flaws that you have, for your past, for your mistakes? Are they willing to invest in your future dreams, goals, and aspirations? And vice versa. And when it comes down to a situation where you don't agree, are they willing to say, you know what? I love you, but screw you. I'm going to bed. We'll talk about it next week or the next 2 days or whenever. Or they're willing to tell you, fuck you. You tired of me? Take a nap because I'm not leaving you. Those are the facts that weigh greatly when you talk about your creditable evidence in your relations. The bosses have already looked at the long game. They see a long-term value in this situation, and they're willing to ride out the storm to get the prosperity. Okay? So I say this to say that if you find someone who's willing to deal with you and your bullshit, then goddamn it, you better hang on for dear life, because trust me, there's not a lot of us out here, or excuse me, a lot out there. I deal with mines and her bullshit. You hear me? So, with that said and done, that works the other way. So, say the least. God damn it, I'm the boss. Yeah. I just hope they're not watching. But anyway, yeah. These are questions you have to ask. Are you willing to invest in somebody else's dreams? Are you willing to become an employee of someone you're with? Are you willing to, can you save some chips? You know what? I can buy plenty, but those motherfuckers is gone. And yeah, my mouth is on fire. Whoo! I love them though. God damn. Listen, it's not about who's boss. It's about recognizing who you're with. What attributes do they provide for you? You know? Will they stand in your corner? Will they ride with you to the end? Will they make sure you're okay? Is their word intact? If they give you their word, are they willing to stand on it? Have they stood on it? Are they willing to tell you when they fall short or fallen short of the mark that you guys have proceeded to? You know, are you willing to sacrifice anything of yourself? Most aren't. You know, we take things personal and we take things out of character. You know, out of context, rather, not character, but context. Ramia said that's been an issue of yours, of hers. Well, let me say this to you. When you find someone who's willing to accept you for you, that's half the battle. The question is, can you accept them for them? The question is the employee willing to be an employee for the cause? Well, that works both ways. There's a duality. You should be. If you're not there and you're not willing to allow the individual that you're with to win, then you are in the fucking way. You know, the statement is this: when you're dealing with an entrepreneur, you either become an employee or an intern, or you get out of the way. Why would you stop someone from pursuing their dreams? And if they're doing something they love to do, the prosperity of the monetary means will show up at some point in time. This is where all, as we with the societal ills deem greatness. Oh, he's wealthy. He's got money. He's this and that. But no one was there in the beginning where this motherfucker was on his knees and on his face and her face and so on and so forth, praying about this thing and putting this work in hour after hour, whether they were working a day job or working a night job and focusing on their business during the day or vice versa, and begging and pleading to the symphony and offering things of themselves for free to acquire content or acquire a resume to say that they were somewhere with someone who was providing this platform for them to grow so that they can garner a wage for their worth later. But you got somebody at home who's insecure about them doing the shit that they need to do to grow. My thing is this: if you're that insecure, you need to get the fuck out the way. If you're not willing to show up and be a part of the situation to give you some relief for your insecurities. Someone said, I used to be an accountant, personal assistant, contract writer. Okay. So with that, you were willing to be an intern or a part of this person's growth to see them really prosper, which most aren't. Listen, people of color, we are kings and queens. Let me say black folks, God damn it. We are kings and queens. We were not built to go and to continue to push a motherfucking mule in a hole down a field to till some soil. The soil we till, it's supposed to yield us millions because of the blood that was spilt on this soil that we built and paid for free. Now, contrary to belief, I love everybody as a creation of God. But before I can extend the olive branch, we, my people, we need to be made whole. And I say this because there's a furtherance in the attack on our relationships and who we are in existence. Young black men are always in a position where there's a question mark. Can you provide? Are you secure? Can you vote? Are you intelligent enough? Are you free, i.e., not incarcerated? Are you straight? Are you gay? I don't have any problem with any of those things. But the thing is, those are based on choices. My birthright as a young king, I am deemed to be great. I am only the measure of the man before me, my father, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, and I'm supposed to be 10 times better. I sit on this platform not for me, man, but because I need to incite riots in the minds of you guys, because you need to stop and think that, goddamn it, is this all my life is supposed to yield to me? It's not about things. Sure, you're supposed to have your things, you're supposed to have your shit before you go away from here. All your shit, your big house, your fucking Rolls Royces, your trips to the Maldives, every fucking thing you want. You're supposed to spend the springs in St. Barts. You're supposed to do all of that shit. But the question is, are you supposed to be connected to the individuals that you're with? Because a lot of times you're connected to motherfuckers that their thought processes are so small, they can't see past their nose. So they can't fathom the thoughts of maintaining lifestyles that would govern you to spend $20, $30, $40,000 a month for you to just live, not even any extras. Because that's what you're supposed to be. As a king or a queen, your shit's supposed to be immense. But you do that shit by being able to compartmentalize the bullshit emotions that we get because, hell, hey, you doing XYZ and you're doing too much and you're doing the most. But you know what? Recognize the fact that if this individual is doing that much and you're part of the spoke in their wheel, or you're the only spoke in their fucking wheel, man, where the fuck is your work at? Have you truly accepted the fact that you're a part of something greater than you? Because a lot of times the situations that we're in, it's not even about you. It's about the individuals that are before you or around you or coming after you. You may not receive the greatness. Your children may receive it. You're just merely paving the way. No one said anything about you not having and smelling your roses while you're here, but recognizing it's not about you because you've connected to someone that you want to control them, boss them around, tell them how the fuck you feel, or else, and this, that, and the other. It's merely about you recognizing that you have an individual around you that sees something more than you, and vice versa. Someone who's willing to jump in and say, fuck it, let's go. Let's get it. Let's make it happen. Man. All I'm going to say, man, is all you're getting, man, get you some understanding. Because most of you motherfuckers don't understand shit. Y'all out here playing games. Playing goddamn games with your life. And these people are putting things in place for you to further make bad decisions. Now, I'll tell you this much. This is a direct reflection of me. And I'm owning it. You put that shit in your body, you're done. There's enough shit out here we already putting in our bodies to destroy us. And I don't give a fuck who hear it. Protect yourself. Keep your guards up at all times. Do your homework. Check your conscience. Check your records. Read everything. Question everything. Don't just jump out there because some bullshit ass celebrity whore is telling you, hey, you need to go and do that and get that. Because in all actuality, trust and believe me, at some point in time, them motherfuckers have been compromised in some way, whether a motherfucker say, hey, look, we're going to go and expose you for XYZ if you don't perpetuate our motherfucking agenda, or we're going to give you this purse to perpetuate our agenda. Because honestly, there's nothing I'm going to take from a celebrity. Because motherfucker, you're not no scientist, nor are you an accountant. You're not a lawyer. You're none of that. So there's no advice I need to take from you. You get up on the fucking stage, you tell jokes, you sing your fucking song, you act your motherfucking scene, and that's it. You don't need to talk to me about nothing I need to be doing with my life. And this is the thing that's been put in place for us for years. They put some missile show Uncle Tom up there to tell us some bullshit. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. Fuck all them motherfuckers. I'll tell you like this. Hughley, all them, kiss my ass. Fuck you. Listen to me. Don't be perpetuating that bullshit. I'm perpetuating you, goddammit. Do your homework before you go do that shit. Understand that. Do your research tonight. 4471 bill. Get your understanding. There's a lot of other stuff out there before you do these things, man. Protect you, protect your family. That's being the boss of your relationship. The relationship to those that are beyond you. It is about your legacy, not the individual that is everything's temporary. Know your shit. I don't need a motherfucker that is relying on someone else to give me a check because I'm not moving anything. Listen, we as blacks, we don't produce anything in the world. So we're expendable people. Sheeple. Y'all got this old motherfucker in the office who is a borderline fucking Alzheimer's patient because y'all wanted to get one evil motherfucker out. At least that evil motherfucker was releasing some goddamn change to folks. This son of a bitch about to cancel everything and every opportunity for us because this is what the Dems want. They want us in a position where we got to beg for crumbs if we need it. Now the mandates go out. It's mandatory for you to do X, Y, and Z. That's nothing far-fetched from the fucking 92, 93 mandatory minimums. People, wake the fuck up. But we look at our personal relationships. Usually the head set the tone. Yeah, I'm going to get it. What you going to do? I'm going to tell you like this. You going to go get it? You're going to get it by your motherfucking self. And I'm going to watch you. And I'm going to help you out. When your mucus shit start fucking up and whatever else, I'm going to make sure you got a Kleenex to blow your nose and, some tissue to wipe your ass. And that's going to be about it. Understand that? In the immortal words of Martin Lawrence, I'm going to ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off it. You hear me? I'm advising you to do the same thing. Get as much as you can. Share as much as you can. Read as much as you can. Don't watch the Listen. It's a shame that people of color has been programmed to receive knowledge about any fucking thing other than an individual and what they do from that individual. They'll get on because I'm the greatest rapper or I'm the greatest basketball player. Go vote for this motherfucker or go do this, go do that. Without looking at the individual and say, where'd you get your PhD at? Is it in molecular cellular structure or science? Or are you a pathologist or you are whatever the fuck it is? No, bitch, I rap, I dance, I sing, I sell liquor to you. So what can you tell me about those things? And honestly, because you telling me about it doesn't mean you got it. As far as I'm concerned, you got a check to tell me that shit. People of color, man. Black folks, goddammit. We are the dumbest motherfuckers on the face of this earth. We're the most used and abused motherfuckers on the face of this earth. And black men, sometimes, man, I'm so ashamed to be one. Because goddammit, we are so busy falling for shit because we won't stand for nothing. Because we're so busy saving a life that goddammit, at some point in time, we're going to lose. We all going away from here. Some may say, well, where is this going? You know what? It is still the question of the night. Who's the boss in your relationship? Are you the boss in your relationship? That means what kind of standard are you setting, black men? Shame. Won't read nothing. Won't do nothing. Give you some of this motherfucking well, I'm sipping a Neho, but you know, whatever's in this motherfucking cup. And all you motherfucking bandwagon cigar smokers, bitches, I've been smoking for about 27 years. Cigars, hand rolled, and everything else. I don't do fad things. And I watch you motherfuckers when I come out to situations, man. Y'all just smoking any goddamn thing. You have no understanding that you're smoking spider mites, every fucking thing else. Because trust me, the Punjabi MCs, they have no understanding about humidors. It's a shame, man, how lost you motherfuckers are. I'm gonna study some shit before I do it. I'm gonna know it, and I'm gonna get the best of it. Even down to your woman, you need to know. You need to see the greatness in her and how it applies to you, and set a plot and set a course to where you can pull the greatness out of her. Same with your children. But it all starts with you. I did a post today, self-love. If you're not loving yourself, man, there's no way you can love anybody else. If you're not loving yourself and you don't love yourself truly, you don't know who you are, then the precursor, or excuse me, the ladder to this question is that you are not the boss. So in all actuality, you need to get some understanding in the midst of your getting. And if you can't get that, you need to get the fuck up out of here or out of there and stop wasting those people's time. Do a sabbatical. Get your life together. Get your mind together. So, with that said and done, man, I'm shedding nothing but love to y'all tonight, man, and it's just what it is. And yeah, it's a shame how sometimes, man, we go through life without really knowing who we are and where we are and how we are supposed to be. Shit. I ranted enough. Get the fuck off my line. Love you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. It's the Romello Marcellus Show. The fly uncle you always wish you had.
Bring them out.
Here to give you every aspect of game from a real player's perspective. It's the biggest boss from business, entertainment, love, and life.
Had to find my inner power.
To fashion, etiquette, and current events.
Major show alert.
All to enhance the happiness already inside you.
Today is about the power of you.
Check it out.
You're now rocking with the best.